Hey everybody, this is Peter from Guitar Travels, and in this vlog I'm gonna show you how to get from shelter Spano to shelter Tevno or Tevno Lake in Pirin mountain. This is the cat Adi. Woohoo! So I'm here at shelter Spano, which is one of the best places in Pirin mountain here in Bulgaria, located at a bit more than 2000 meters, and from here I'm gonna take it up to the next shelter, which is named Tevno Lake, and it's at about 2500 vertical meters, so I'm expecting about 500 vertical meters of a climb. I can strongly recommend this place. Look at the gorgeous cabins, and the hut owners are very welcoming, the food is delicious and everything is amazing. So if you have the chance to stop by at shelter Spano, you should definitely do it. And from here we're gonna take it to the next stop, shelter Tevno Lake. Let's go. So it's Wednesday, October 4th, about 9:20 a.m. The weather is already changing. It's getting colder and huts are closed. Like here at the shelter Spano, the lady was here, but she said that in a few days they're gonna go down and come back only for the weekends. Hut yesterday was empty, there was nobody, so keep in mind that in the beginning of October you should not rely on the food at the huts in Bulgaria, or at least double check up front. Here in front of me is an important junction, the first one for the day. I'm gonna continue using the, in this case, brown color mark. It should be red, but I don't know why it's brown. Anyway, but if you take it to the right, the blue mark path later becomes a green mark, and it goes down to the resort Popina, which is pretty much the closest place to the shelter Spano. So if you're looking for an easy way to get up to this place, you can drive down to up to Popina, and from there you can hike up. That's the meadows where the crossroad is located. Here, that's another important junction. Again, it goes down to the resort or region Popina, the green mark path, and in this region it's located the hut Yane Sandanski. But we're not gonna take the green mark to the right, we're gonna stick to the brown one. Whatever. Oh wow, I'm not sure what type of animal was that. Maybe a fox? I think this is way too big for a rabbit. Anyway. Now this is a very important junction, because from here, if you continue on the red or brown mark path, you're gonna end up at hut Begovitsa, which is just a bit lower than here. Now if you take it to the left, in this case is Vinarska porta, which means the wine pass, and from there we are gonna take it to the shelter Tevno. So here you should leave the brown mark path and take it to the left towards Tevno lake shelter. The hut lady at Spano warned me that the path is very difficult to find, so let's check it out. she said that there is no mark, you know, it's like I'll stick to the GPS. That's the fading old green mark. Yeah, it is difficult to see, so you can upload the GPS track from guitartravels.com unless you want to follow this. Well, the GPS says that the marked path is like some 20 meters to the right in the bushes, but I'll stick to this animals crossroad, you know, because it's much easier to walk. Anyway, I'm going in the same direction, check it out. Now I'm moving a bit off track, a bit on track. Here in the open field it's much easier to follow the trail, but back there in the bushes not that easy. But here anyway, this bridge is a you know, obvious landmark. We gotta get there and cross the river. It's not that the river is that difficult to cross anyway. Here it's still frozen, man. gorgeous views and amazing weather. Wednesday, October 4th. It's sunny as I've been in Pirin mountain for my vlogs this summer probably about 10 times, and only one time was that sunny. And the next day it was extremely cloudy. Anyway, great views. We have been over this ridge over there. Up there is the red mark path, the international E4 route. I have done it both ways in this section. You just gotta check out my other vlogs. This is one of the beautiful Chairski lakes. They're here. Over there is another one. That beauty is one of the Chairski lakes. They don't have different names, but here on the GPS I can easily see that there are like around 10 lakes. This is the biggest probably, and the one that we saw a bit before. They're becoming a swamp, just like the Seven River Lakes, I guess. So I'm already at the Vinarska Porta or Chairska Porta, it has double name, which translated means Chinarski Pass, located at 2430. Since the start at shelter Spano Pole, it has been 1 hour and 53 minutes. The distance is 7 kilometers, climbing 540 vertical meters and down climbing 150. We have been to this pass many times before. From here you can take it to the left. It's the international red mark E4 route that goes to Vihren and Peak Vihren. Straight forward, you're gonna go down the valley of the river Demjanica and eventually Demjanica and even further down the town of Bansko. And we're gonna take it to the right for some amount of time for the last segment of this vlog up to Tevno Lake Shelter. We're gonna be on the red mark E4 route. So let's do it. So these are the Prevalski lakes. Pirin has many lakes and they look gorgeous. This is Peak Vihren, the highest point of Pirin mountain, sticking behind the ridge. Amazing weather and amazing views, and here in front of me is again one of the crossroads. I'll tell you in a bit. So this is the crossroad, Mozgovishka Porta, or translated Mozgovishki Pass. I'm gonna continue on the red mark path, but if you take it to the left, the blue mark is gonna straightforward follow the valley of the river Demyanica and go to the hut Demyanica and later down to the town of Bansko. Now here, if you take it to the right, the blue mark path eventually joins the yellow mark path, and you have options to go either to hut Pirin or hut Begovitsa. I'll just go to shelter Tevno because I'm starving. This is the gorgeous Tevno lake. You can see the shelter, and over there this is Peak Kamenica. Peak Kamenica is one of the most beautiful peaks in Pirin mountain. I don't have a vlog for it at the moment, but anyway. So shelter Tevno lake is probably one of the most beautiful and picturesque places in Pirin mountain, surrounded by high peaks, huge lake. It's It's amazing. So I'm almost at shelter Tevno Lake, and from the beginning at shelter Spano it has been 2 hours and 35 minutes. The distance is 9 kilometers and 300 meters, but I've climbed 700 vertical meters and down climb 215. Now, as I always say, keep in mind that I'm a fast walker. This summer I spent it like pretty much entirely in the mountains vlogging, so I'm in good shape. You could easily double my time, and that's perfectly fine. Now I'm gonna stop for lunch break here at Tevno Lake because I'm starving. And amazing weather, gorgeous Kamenica Peak. It's a beauty. And all the peaks that are surrounding here. Totally one of my most favorite places in Pirin mountain. Ta-da! This is shelter Tevno Lake. Peter from Guitar Travels showed you how to get from shelter Spano to shelter Tevno Lake in Pirin mountain. Totally two of my most favorite places in the mountain. So I hope you visit these gorgeous shelters. See you later.